Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the First Descendant. We are going to get started here with the brand new update, including Luna, Ultimate Volby, new cosmetics, Gluttony Raid Boss, and a few other updates, including some mods, some new ultimate weapons, new ultimate modules, balance adjustments. Got a lot of new stuff in here. I went through the patch notes earlier, and it seemed pretty dope. I've been leveling up Blair in my spare time, and he's been pretty fun. I actually haven't played this game probably in like the last week, but not consistently since a couple weeks ago. So we got a lot to do and catch up on. If we come over here to the battle pass, I'm level 94 in the pass, but yeah, we got a whole bunch of seasonal stuff from last week, everything from this week, and like all the overall seasonal stuff anyway. So we're just gonna hop into it. So this says defeat Swamp Walker. That's actually easy. Inflicting. That's also super easy. Beating enemy elites is really easy. And can't hard enemy commanders with a sniper rifle. Okay. And then yeah, this is just a matter of time, just killing a lot of things. And then beam rifle is a can do. Thunder cage. Okay. Let me see. I don't even know what weapons I have on. I have the thunder cage on. And I have a hand cannon. I'd rather switch to the beam rifle briefly though and start doing that. I don't know. It's my best beam rifle. It's tragic. I should upgrade that. Let me see if I've got any things built so I can get that up to level 100 right quick. Nah, that's illegal. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Throw that thing back where it came from. So forgot not to jump.
Oh, the special human child.
Oh,
What do you
special
need?
child. I was wondering what would break first, your body or your child? Alright, let's see if we can do the Where's it at? Yeah. Oh, it uses those. That's right, it's not an ultimate. Okay, let me do that right quick. I think those only take a couple minutes to build, and in the meantime, I'll figure out what things I want to do.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
Oh yeah, building four of them also takes 10. Alright, well, whatever. Either way, we'll find stuff to do. So, now I'll keep the hand cannon on. Said that I have to defeat Swamp Walker 4 times, right, in intercept battle. Let's check that out. Oh, Swamp Walker's this big Mamajama. Never mind. I was thinking the other Mamajama. That is the most crack-headed thing ever. Okay. We're missions in Agna Desert on hard, and acquire ultimate tier consumable items. Oh, like the thing I just made. Okay, that's where I got that. And then what else? Morphs, enemies, intercepts, find records. You know, honestly, I don't know where I want to start. Also, don't even know how we get Luna. Luna's limited bundle. Is she in here now? Yep, there she is. 900, of course. That's all the same. Other new summer theme bundles, which actually aren't. I'm surprised they didn't make them like way more overpriced than these already are. So I'll give them props for that at least. The summer theme set. Of course, they Made that for frickin' Volby and Viesa. Viesa, Viesa. Oh, and they gave Luna the maid uniform as well. Why does that look so weird? Like her face just looks terrible. And then yeah, they just put all the Luna skins up front and center. Pinks. Shut up, dude. Okay. Oh yeah, I was waiting to claim that for when I was actually gonna start playing the game full time again, which I have no idea when that will be at this point. But oh yeah, let me look and see where you actually farm Luna stuff from. It's probably gonna be something
Magisters are probably
absolutely
envying your fame at
mad.
home, don't you
Takes like
think?
30 years to do. Uh, from Executioner or Pyromaniac or that one. Vesper is normal, the shelter. Oh, okay. Wait, so Executioner and Pyromaniac. Ah, Executioner's this one. Okay, that's super easy. Awesome. So yeah, that can be something to farm and go for. We'll do that.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
Void fusion reactor. Yeah, there's only a 20% chance of getting the thing. Okay, so we'll have to do that eventually. Man, I always hate doing that crap. Freaking void fusion reactors. I'd rather freaking die, dude. I'm not joking. That was bull crap trying to get this. Freaking 20% chance. But and then her actual code. Are you serious? You would have to do the hards if you wanted to do an interesting. Otherwise, more of this crap. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess we'll start by farming for. Actually, no, I guess I might as well do the other ones and then come back to that one last because there's no telling how many times I'm gonna have to fight the boss. I don't want to just keep doing runs of that and waste my time too. Alright, so can I? Yes. I don't want to track that stuff anymore. Alright, so yeah, we'll start with to turn public off, but that's okay. Oh yeah, let's get the cam jam off. Or, okay, we'll get the cam jam on. Wait, don't you bastards finish? Get up there, you stupid idiot. Failed? Gosh, you cucks. Alright, we're gonna go back to that. That was despicably stupid. How, dude? I can't sit comfortably in this chair. Okay, there we go. Back to this. It's also really hard for me to find people to like consistently play this game with that are also up to the end game where I'm at and will just like farm this kind of stuff with me. And that's part of my problem, is just farming all this stuff solo is just so tedious. Bro, hello? What? Oh, so they're just enemies here for no reason, but I can't actually do the thing. Because it still has a minute left on it. For frickin' what then? Like, why are they even there? I can't run the mission. Idiots. Well, I mean, I am glad that they reduced the timer to... Oh, shit. 1 minute from 5. And so I can't really complain too much about it being 1 minute now. But it's definitely not a whole lot better. Why is this not doing more damage? Yeah, I get everything but the one thing I actually want. That sounds about right for this game. It's honestly why I've stopped playing it for so long. Because I just can't be bothered to keep farming all this crap endlessly and just never getting anything from it. I haven't successfully farmed a single descendant that didn't come from like either the intercepts or the operation things, like these guys. The infiltration operations. Oh my gosh, why? Screw off. You can also hardly even stand anywhere without getting shot in the butt cheek eventually. I've even been stood here in the outpost before and getting shot by enemies because they have the mission spawn over in a different part of the desert. It's like down over here, I think. They have this mission right next to the outpost, so if people start running this mission, they'll just start shooting you. And I'm like, dude, I'm not even out there trying to fight anything. Why am I getting shot at? Okay, that's not bad, because I need to come get this outpost anyway. Man, I'm so tired, and I just remembered how annoying this game is, and I'm almost thinking that I'm probably not going to stream this nearly as long as I originally thought I was. At first I was like, yeah, I'll go for a couple hours. It's a new update, and it should be pretty fun. And, you know, there's like nothing new for non-in-game players, and it's still all the same old grind. And they didn't even like, they released a new mission you can potentially get some of Luna's parts through, but like she's still available through all the same old stuff you've been doing. And so all you're doing is still grinding the same outpost, the same void fragments, blah 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 blah. And it's really nothing new, unique, and fun that hasn't already been something that you've needed to farm for like the last 30 years anyway, so. Very sure I didn't get it, or else you should have shown up at. No. Wow. Wow. Why are they giving us a whole tutorial for the social tab now that the game's been out for a month? Like, tomorrow literally makes a month that the game's been out, and now they've got a tutorial for the social tab. Sure, makes sense. Also, hello viewer, I'm currently just griping about the game. Okay. There we go. About that. Oops. And that. Alright, let's see what the next thing is. I'm basically just making my rounds through, trying to farm these outposts and get the new Descendants parts. I keep wanting to say frame. Speaking of frames, honestly, I should have just been streaming Warframe right now. I don't know why I decided to do this. I really should have just been playing Warframe. I might do this for like half an hour because I've already started. And if I don't get anything dropping, I'm just gonna switch over and start streaming Warframe, like, for real. Because there's Dog Day stuff to do. I got a new sister that has the Tenet Archiplasmor. I got homies to level up. Kuva Brahma to level. Like, I would be having so much more fun on Warframe right now. I don't know why I decided to do this. Warframe's the kind of game, especially now that I've been playing it for years, that I don't need other people to have fun with, and I can more than easily handle, like, almost everything in the game solo. There are, like, very few things I couldn't confidently solo. Like, well, it depends. Archon hunts, I could probably confidently solo, actually. Maybe some of the newer, like, Cavia stuff, Steel Path, I wouldn't be able to confidently solo. The Soothsayer! Dang. Alright. Well, that definitely got me nothing. Okay, I'm gonna do one more loop of all this, and if I don't get a single material from any of them, I'm probably just not gonna bother with this tonight. This is a really hard game to stream too, because all of its content is only grind. There are no more quests for me to do. There's no fun, like, mini game kind of stuff like the fishing or the skateboarding and things like that Warframe has. It's literally the grind, the whole grind, and nothing but the grind. That's all every mission is that I have to do right now, is just grinding. And it's not fun when I feel like I'm doing nothing but just grinding missions, grinding levels, grinding Descendants up to 40. Like, it's just nothing but grind. And, like, the thing is, I feel like the Descendants should be tiered better in, like, ease of access versus difficulty and, like, the diversity of the types of missions they're accessible from. And they shouldn't make so much overlap of how you get Descendant parts. They should make it more unique, like how they've got these infiltration operations structured, where you'll get like Blair or Freyna or Sharon part, like these things. They should make it more specifically individualized like that if they're going to make it a 20% chance. Because you have a 20% chance to get the material that has like 5 different things in it that each all have their own drop chances too. And that's such a stupid way to make this. And I'm sorry, that sounds harsh, but like it's true. Because no one for the very long-term lifespan of this game is going to want to keep farming stuff in such a grind-heavy method. Because ultimately it's just not fun. Like, when Warframe introduces new grindy things, I really enjoy it because Warframe has already developed like years of trust with me and has really worked hard to grab my attention and my loyalty. But like for a new game that's just come on the market and hasn't done anything to like garner my long-term investment in it to be this heavy into the grind, it's just like all these movies and shows and stuff that have come out now expecting you to love their quote-unquote strong female protagonists and crap like that, or just all kinds of stuff, really, not even just that, but there's so much stuff that just has no heart, no effort, no spirit put into it, and they just expect you to do it just to do it, or to like it just because you're supposed to like it. And I'm like, you haven't done anything to earn my respect or my trust or my loyalty or attention. Like, all you just exist and expect people to care about what you're doing. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. You gotta actually show me why this matters, not just say, oh, it matters because it does. It matters because it's new, it's progressive, it's inclusive, it's trendy, it's popular. People are buzzing about it. Like, no, those aren't good reasons to me. Like, actually give me a legitimate justification. That's like you asking someone why you should do something and they respond with, why not though? I'm like, that's not actually giving me an answer as to why I should. That's just you asking me to argue your point for you. When if you're the one convincing me that I should be doing something, you're the one who should make the argument. Literally asking someone why not, or like just the inverse of the question they asked you, is literally only them to argue your points for you. It's not even actually providing a justification. And that's basically what you do when you make a game like this that's like super grindy, and the game just came out a month ago. You haven't built any kind of rapport or relationship with your fan base, and you're just asking us to come in here and spend hundreds of hours grinding into something that like hasn't even built any longevity with us or given us any like genuine reason to do so. Because I'm playing this game literally thinking like, what is the point of me doing this? There is hardly any end game. The end game that there is in existence currently is basically just the same crap that I've been doing, but more difficult and less easily soloed. So like, what actually is my motivation for doing that? Like at that rate, basically all I'm trying to do is just give myself more heartburn. I am glad to have this though. I've been wanting this one for a really long time for my survivability builds. When defeating an enemy, instantly recovers 9% of max HP, cooldown 11 seconds. I think upgrading it is probably only going to affect the cooldown though. Give me 1 sec, guys. Hey, I'm back, guys. Sorry. What the hell, dude? Are you kidding me? So you said that's why I said you can't stand anywhere for 2 seconds without things starting to shoot you up the butt. Like this hasn't even reset. They're just here. Like why are they even there if the outpost hasn't reset? Oh, it has. It just. But yeah. Sorry. There was someone at the door delivering something to the wrong place, and so I was sorting that out as these guys decided to stand here and rudely shoot me up the butt. But yeah, I've been wanting that mod for my survivability builds. And that's going to be huge. Because then I don't have to just stand around relying on health orbs to heal. What the heck, dude? We're gonna move elsewhere so I don't have to deal with getting shot for a minute. But yeah, so I would definitely really like this one on. I was like, what is this one again? Yeah, let's throw this on. And then on ones like Reyna and my ultimate bunny that already have energy activators in, that'll be huge. I guess I just gotta decide what's less worth using. Because all this stuff is actually really good to have on. I mean, that one is just attack based actually, skill power and dimension skill power. So if I again wanted something that's more survival based, I could get rid of that one, put agony over here instead. Because I've already got one that's attack oriented. I should also go ahead and take that off of Blair, actually, because unless he has an energy activator in, he's not going to get anything out of it anyway, and he's just going to hold back the ones that I'm trying to upgrade. So yeah, that'll be really useful for Ultimate Bunny though. Especially considering like her AoEs and stuff just constantly killing enemies. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just not in the mood for this tonight. It really does feel like it's just going to be a tremendous waste of time playing this game. And that's how the first... I'm not gonna even lie about this either. The first couple weeks of me playing this game, most of the time I was playing felt like a waste of time. anytime I was farming, it just felt like a waste of time. And I've got so many descendants that I've only got fractions of them for like 2 or 3 parts here and there, but like the fourth part is, or the third and fourth parts are just so hard to get because it's so grindy. It's not
Enough.
even difficult. It's just,
Go
you
on.
genuinely just have no clue how long some of this stuff is going to take. And there's just no good motivation for me to do it. And it's not even like Warframe where you've got like a million quest lines as you're going and all kinds of planets and all kinds of mission types and all this other stuff to do like as you're getting them. It's like I've done the quest, I've done the story. I got a handful of descendants on the way. I bought two, and now I'm like, well, what the hell do I do from here? Because sure, I've got intercepts and I've got hard mode stuff to play, but hard mode is literally all the same crap. And that's kind of the Steel Path equivalent. This game's equivalent to Steel Path, like Warframe has. But you get it so early on in this game, there's nothing else to freaking do with it. So I'm like, why even bother like doing this stuff when I'm literally just doing all the same crap to really no good end? And so I don't know. Maybe uh, when I get more of my friends back on this and like we have time to be on at the same time, you'll see me streaming this here and there. But as of right now, the game hasn't sold me on why I should pump hours into it, um, and invest my time and money into this game when there really isn't a whole lot for me to do unless I'm just sitting around bored with nothing else I want to play and just doing that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably play some other games that I've actually been enjoying. Like I've been playing what's it called? Morbid, the Seven Acolytes, because I also want to move on to the second one that's like the 3D upgraded enhanced version of everything. And I wasn't streaming the Seven Acolytes because I wasn't sure if I would like it at first, but I've actually really been enjoying it, and the difficulty curve just shot up a lot with the point that I'm at because I've defeated 3 of the 7 lords and I'm exalted now. So I've actually been having a ton of fun with that game, and it's got me kind of wanting to stream the second one over on Twitch and try to like, blaze through that. So that'll be probably coming up within the next couple weeks here. I don't know. There's also Wukong coming at the end of the month. There's uh Sparking Zero coming in a couple months, and I know that is going to eat up a lot of my time and a lot of the space on my channel. So we'll see. I think the First Descendant's definitely going to take a back burner. In the meantime, I'm just trying to get through some of my backlog of games um, while I'm waiting for Wukong. Then Wukong's going to take up most of my time until either I beat it or Sparking Zero comes out, whichever comes first. And then once Sparking Zero's out, I've already got like 4 or 5 different um, types of video ideas for series that I want to do that aren't even related to like story content that I'll be doing anyway. So like once I make my way through all the story related stuff, I've got ideas for both online and offline series that I want to start with that game. And I'm gonna basically really go hard into the story when it comes out and do like 4, 5, 6 hours plus streams and really get my bearings in the combat and everything. And then after I've beaten that, unlocked all the characters I can, and done all that, then we're gonna get into some of my other video ideas that involve the roster as a whole and some other stuff. And then even in between, we can start series of doing like custom online challenges with that new like custom story mode thing that you can do custom battles, and even have a series dedicated to just doing some of those and maybe even making a few of our own. So that's going to be super exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. But until then, guys, sorry this First Descendant stream was actually me like 90% crapping on the game, talking about Warframe and talking about other things I want to do instead. But I keep it real here, and that's just kind of where I'm at with this game. I've had times in the past where I was like that with Warframe too, where I thought, man, what am I even doing with this right now? I'm not even actually having fun. And quite a few other games that I really do love, really do enjoy, but this game just hasn't done anything, like I said, to earn my respect yet. And so, if this is all the game is going to be, them just dropping content that's just as much of a grind as anything else, and not actually adding in any more depth or fun or creativity, like, you know, if more story had dropped with this, and I was able to play through the story and then like integrate some grind story, or like if Luna was introduced in a new storyline of her own, and you got the new descendant through the storyline, kind of like with Bunny, or even like in that infiltration operation style, like I was talking about, grinding out like Freyna, Sharon, and Blair, then I would have been okay with that. But because she's unlocked like most of the other descendants in here that take 90 freaking years to get, because you have to keep farming things that have a chance of dropping, and then when you farm the drop chance things, then you have a drop chance out of those things of getting the thing you actually need, and that's only that thing that you need is only 1/4 of the overall freaking descendant. And I'm like, dude, come on. If they're gonna do stuff like this, either cut out a step, or like make it to where there's not so much variation. And what I mean is, by cut out a step, I mean either do it like some of the other stuff where you have the 100, like the infiltration operations, where you have the 100% chance of getting the thing, and then you go into the mission and use that to open it in the boss battles, the intercept fights, or do it like how the Freyna, Blair, and Sharon ones do. Cut out that extra step, or cut out the extra fluff, and when you do get the thing that has a 20% chance of dropping, then let us just go run that, and then have a 100% chance of getting the one thing out of it, and spread out more like where you get the homies parts from, the descendants. So then that way you're not just farming the same mission over and over and over again that has a minute cooldown on it and a 20% drop chance of dropping the material pattern that you want, and then you have other missions that you need to go farm to do the mission that has the boss that you kill to actually open up the amorphous material, and then there's like a handful of different things in that, and you don't know which one of those things you're going to get. So either three things: either cut out a step, cut out the fluff, or just let us choose which reward we want when we get to that point, instead of again making it another random drop chance. If you do any of those three things, you don't even have to do all three of them, but just do any of those three things: either cut out a step, cut out the fluff, or just let us choose which one we want. Like, I think letting us choose would be the nice kind of middle ground of it, because then you still can leave in the step of the 20% chance, and okay, then we still go out and do the missions, get the void fragments, okay, we got those. Then you take them to whichever reactor, you do the mission, kill the boss, and then pick which reward you want out of it. So then that way, within like 4 to 5 times of doing it, or whatever, however many different rewards are in there, you can actually have gotten every different reward. And then if you're specifically farming for like an ultimate weapon or something part that drops out of it, then you just do that like 4 or 5 times or whatever, and then you have all of that specific part that you need, and then you can move on to the next one and just do that again, and then rack up all the different parts. Kind of like how you can with like the Thunder Cage or things like that, the ones that you can farm from just doing an individual mission, because they're the only 20% drop chance reward from it, and then you just get the thing. You don't have to worry about like it being either the Thunder Cage or Nyzestra's Devotion or Sigvor's Proof or Restored Relic, like all those different things. Like, it's just the one weapon part that's going to drop from it. The ultimate weapons are insanely easy to get compared to these descendants at times. Like, I've already barely even trying, I've farmed 8 of these ultimate weapons, and there's at least a couple more that I'm only a part or two away from. that really wouldn't be that hard for me to grind out and finish getting, because one of them is just from grinding a mission. It's that 20% drop chance kind of thing I was talking about. And some of the other ones I know also wouldn't be that difficult. And I'm like, that's already at least like 9 or 10 ultimate weapons I could uh, find and get super, super easy. Like barely any struggle at all. And I've already got 8 anyway. And I put in a support ticket because I still haven't gotten my Twitch drops from weeks ago, like 3 or 4 weeks ago now at this point, and it's still not fixed. So I don't even know what the heck to do about that. I guess I'm just gonna give up on ever seeing those rewards, even though they were really good and it says I claimed them, but it just never actually gave them to me. And they haven't shown up in the shop, they haven't shown up in my mailbox, and I guess they just won't. But we're just gonna go ahead and call it quits there. And as I've just done by jumping off a cliff, we're ending our stream. So as usual, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, share it with a friend, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. And I'm gonna go play some games that I actually enjoy. Goodbye. Then comes